Columbus, Ohio. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Jeremiah Smith could be disappointed after not being a Heisman finalist last season for Ohio State. But all he did is get back to work, keep his head down, and have an unbelievable summer. He's looking better than ever, and we as college football fans are lucky that we get to watch the best player in the country one more season for the Buckeyes. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Miami's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He's picked up 49 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, Bo. Get out of there, Bo. Get out of there, Bo.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season. Get a touchdown on the board right away. Create a lot of momentum.
You knew to follow, drop a like in this video, too.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He leaves it with the back.
The tackle
ain't gonna push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Yeah, good.
Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Why is 85 feet?
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Hard running there.
No.
He's not going to make it. What a job.
Trying to add that directly.
To stop him in his tracks. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th.
No way.
Runs through a tackle. Maybe a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
I tell you, as a play caller in this offense, when you have all this speed, sometimes you just look at your play sheet and pick a play because you know it's going to work. Big play before, now you got another big one lining you up here first and...
Touchdown, Hurricane! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Cross. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. St. Clair makes the catch. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Another one.
Go, Bo.
Inside the 10.
Pull me up, bro.
Buckeye. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh, man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Let me a LeBeau.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Tackle.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
No.
Defense right there to stop him in his
Not gonna work, buddy.
Nothing on that play.
Disgusting.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking for a deep man. He's got
No knockout from me.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Even a knockout or something, bro. You know, break. Oh, yeah.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Pringle.
Good tackle.
Nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Oh, come on.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Makes the grab on the left. Still makes the grab and room to run.
They
finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play.
I don't like how they're playing so bad.
Trying to tie this game up.
And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Game will happen.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
So we'll put your mind looking back to it. Back to it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And then the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches.
Here's a little room there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Give him 96 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Tavian St. Clair looking down the middle, working on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They give it to him again. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Got it.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Quarterback making checks. 4th down, St. Clair. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
Mensah fires to the wideout.
How did he just get open like that, bro?
Running free. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. He wants to go deep. Leaping grab.
No way.
On
his game. His game is bad, bro.
Touchdown, Miami.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Not a lot of space to be found.
Two people on, dude.
Team, and they stop him at the 21.
And he still catches the ball.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive.
That's terrible.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry.
Because that was
Let's
not going
talk
to be
just for a second about Ohio State. Preseason rankings may not mean that much in the grand scheme of things, but the hype factor, man, off the charts when you start the season as the top dog.
Preseason #1 ranking, part of that because of the success last year, part of that because of the talent they have on the roster. But Dave,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Jeremiah!
He's got it up to 25.
Come here, Jeremiah.
To the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Don't stop pressing, Jeremiah.
and I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing.
Get a stop right here.
I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Buys a little extra time. On the run deep down the right side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Still on his feet at the 40. Picked off, and this one could go.
Stuff McClain?
He takes it.
Come here.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Been battle all game.
By this defense
Come here.
pick 6.
No.
And it's blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back.
Dude, yeah, ridiculous. Be him a block. Yes.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Tackle 21.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He breaks a tackle.
Good, 20.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out. Right? Like you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back.
Good. Why are we letting him go forward, bro?
Finally makes the stop. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, trying to...
Oh my! No, that's not a first.
He stops right there, no gain on the play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
That is terrible, bro. That's really a first down, bro.
Kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside. It's crazy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A little screen to the running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Ohio State calls it second timeout.
That was a good play call.
And they'll still have run in their pocket for what's left in this first inning. Just going to keep it after the snap. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Can we get him to stop calling the same?
Before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, I guess he's going.
That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kicker.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
This is the bullcrap I be talking about, gang.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
Come on now, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they
like gang is really just getting
the 2 minutes.
The most bullcrap, bro. You know.
Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing St. Clair. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes.
Oh, wait, we don't have timeout in bed.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the run, still looking.
God! Hold it!
Buckeye! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hold that dot, Flynn.
All the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
St. Clair.
I did. He dropped it.
The connection, it'll be incomplete.
Oh my!
He scrambled but couldn't create anything
Come on now.
there.
Ooh,
And it'll come out to the 25.
Ooh, back
no
here.
attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. These corners backing off a bit. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit.
Thank you.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Yeah.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really,
I'm going
really
to,
good.
you
He's
know I'm
pressing
going to.
too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football.
Trying to burn this defensive back. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Huskers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he's
I need a fumble out
first
there.
down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Pressure coming.
No.
Missed receiver there.
Mintar. Stop.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Bro, ain't no way.
Makes the grab in their space.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Canes. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Working that wide receiver screen. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Coming out with it, it's Cross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Tavian St. Clair. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Here's a hit. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. St. Clair to throw for it on 4th.
He picked it up. He picked it. No, he picked it up. He definitely had it.
It over on down.
Ain't no way, bro.
He spun that wheel.
They're gonna give him the game, bro.
The call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Dang, that's terrible.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. The running back has it.
No.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dances away. Lets it fly deep.
Thank you.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking for room. It's Rodgers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throwing St. Clair. Got the quick pass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the middle.
That's a guy.
Room to throw that one in there. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And to the house.
Yeah, Ennis. Come here, Ennis.
A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a catch. And runs through another guy.
That's fine.
Puts up the 1st down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like he'd be roughing the passer.
Where?
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The offense is going to stay on the field now. This is within field goal range, but they already have one missed today. Snap it to the back.
No, but that's bad. That's terrible, bro. That is terrible, bro.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive.
Come on, that's terrible.
Go for it on fourth down. Check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Mensah. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense
need it.
On the run.
I need it.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Need that pill.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here.
Get it.
We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And
I need that
will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Here's Mensah to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put it.
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just keep slinging it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that was going to be big.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
He gonna run it.
Mensah.
Oh my!
Coming in high, and they got
good game.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last two drives, obviously scoring a touchdown, the last timeout, really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football, and then it comes to that one critical third down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
and now
man,
you're set
getting
up with fourth and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. The Hurricanes back on top.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The snap sets up to throw.
No.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll try to follow that last touchdown.
You give me easy points, man.
They were ready for the onside.
You give me easy points. I'm about to go ahead and score this one real quick. If you're new, make sure to go drop a follow. If you ain't dropped it yet.
On the ground, it's Rodgers.
I see something. I see something that look. You're not playing this, bro.
The Buckeyes are in the hurry up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's not what I was expecting.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage,
I should have
that
dove.
is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. St. Clair takes a hit as he fired.
Oh my God, they want him to come back. Come on now. That's Jeremiah from the bum, bro.
4th down, but couldn't do it. Going to the ground.
That's Jeremiah on the bum, bro.
On the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Plus, then when he gives me some fourth, hell my bro.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back.
No.
Push down for the tackle.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Shoots it to the left.
That's not a kick.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads it left.
No. Jermaine.
3 on the day.
Talk to me, Jermaine.
They'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
By the time he stopped getting bailed out.
It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make it
anytime, bro.
But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Taken in by Smith on the right side.
Get off me. That's Jeremiah.
Big game for this
Who thought it was? That's really Jeremiah.
After explosive pass up in this one. The Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Oh my!
To the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, they can also drain the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as
Hayden.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown!
4, 2, me.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the move from inside his 5.
Good
Brings
tackle.
it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball.
Good tackle.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing.
Oh, there's an alley on the left.
Tackle.
That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. A shot toward the end zone.
Bro, he...
Into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Come on now. 2 people crazy.
The Hurricanes back on top.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And they tacked on the extra point. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense right there to stop him in his
Wait, can I put
tracks.
2 clock on?
Nothing on that play.
I think I can on this.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Right back to the well. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Might have a chance.
Oh my, Taven!
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, you wanna spam? I can spam too, buddy. Taven! Talk to me.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
No.
Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
Now, if he gets catching crazy, yeah, bro, it's not going to be a problem. We know he's just catching crazy and crazy and
Here's
crazy.
Darian Mensa to throw. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice
No, I need
that
a hit stick.
They'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out.
Thank you.
That pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's a tough yardage for a defense when it's 3rd and short like that. You don't know if it's run or pass. Great job rushing the quarterback, getting to him, and getting him on the ground. That's a tough thing to do. QBs can scramble and pick that up easily. The defense was ready.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Mensa. Under fire.
Thank you. Consider.
Picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door.
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and did
still
they
lost,
need
buddy.
that right now?
Still lost.
Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Looking for more room. They get him on the ground after the turnover.
Come on now, bro. They just giving him some. They're giving him ample opportunity to just do some good. Come on, guys.
Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Here's Mensa to throw. He wants a big play here late. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle.
Lays out and makes a sweet grab along the left sideline. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. A sensational grab down the field here as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Lets it go to the end zone.
Ain't no way.
Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Well, you lost, buddy.
For the 2-point conversion, and that's just a little window dressing as this game is over.